So today we're continuing on with the living fibers, and we're going to be talking about the medium and the strong fibers. Now these fibers are on quite a few of our tools. Here I have with me the medium and strong glove. I have the medium cloth, and I have the medium on the flexi. Now this is the older color of the flexi washing fiber, but I guess I don't wash a lot of things up high. So it's on other tools as well. It's also on the multi-tool. Both fibers of these are on the multi-tool, the medium and the strong. It's on the combi, and we'll be talking about those later, okay? So where would you use the medium fibers? Basically, the living fibers belong anywhere except the kitchen and the bathroom. Now there might be the odd thing in those zones that you would use the medium, the living fibers for, but essentially if you keep it out of the bathroom and the kitchen, you're pretty safe. If no matter what you have for dirt, with all these different tools to choose from, it just depends on what you're cleaning it and where you're cleaning it. The go-to fiber is always the medium. Always start with the weaker of the fibers, and then if you need more oomph, then you have the strong fiber. So the medium fiber is great for mirrors, corners. I love this thing when it's so soft when you get it washed up. Really great on shelves, and it's, you know, if you're a glove person, then use the glove. If you're a cloth person, then this fits with you too. So this thing will go anywhere. It'll also go on our floor system. So if you need the extra 6 feet, just take the power grip off and put that on. I love when I dust my ceiling fans. You can use the dust, and then you can take this fiber, and I would just spray the underside of it so you can wash your ceiling fans. And then when you're done with that, you flip it over and you can basically dry your ceiling fans. This will also fit into things like between the stove and the fridge, between the stove and the dishwasher, under the dishwasher, the fridge, or any of those hidey hole places that you just can't get to, and between your component sets on your stereo, behind your TV, where you can maybe just get to the corner, but it takes a while, a long arm to get there. So this is a really useful tool. And it just depends on what you're cleaning, what you're going to use to clean it with. So this is the strong fiber, which, now when I do windows, I normally, like, this is great for indoor windows, the medium fiber, and it's going to do just fine, but I have a tendency to follow routine. I clean with the strong, I flip it over, take half the water off with the medium, and then I dry behind with the Enyo-Fill. It takes literally no time to go through all the windows, because all my windows, they pull out, you know, so you can do the outside, flip them up, you do the inside, and you're done. So it's it's so handy. And this thing is amazing on screens. You will actually see the holes in your screens get bigger because all these fibers go in there and they pull all that dirt and grime out, which when you open your windows and the air comes in, if you don't clean them, then you've got all that stuff that's collected over the winter or wherever coming right through into your house, which is a dust creator, right? So it's really good to clean your screens. You can flip this over and use the medium to take some of the water off if you're worried about that, if it's going to be blown into your, if you've got a lot of water on your screen, it's going to be blown into the house. Just take some of it off. It doesn't take much to whip through there. If you've got a scuff mark that on your wall that this strong fiber is not going to take off, then we use our marble paste. And our marble paste is an amazing product that we will talk about next time or another time. So you can just put this on your marble paste, and I've had to do that down this hallway. Tim was exercising and I couldn't figure out what these big marks were all about, but it was a shoe going up and down because he had to exercise his hip. So I got them off with marble paste and this glove. If you have an animal that has accidents, you know, there's no need to grab for paper towel. This fiber, get this fiber wet, and you want to pick it up, and then you can put it in the appropriate facility, and then rinse it and come back for more, and then you can flip it over and give it a heavy clean, and then you can dry behind. Especially if it's a wooden floor and not a rug. A rug's will get the textile one out. But if it's a wooden floor, if you don't use this glove, you could find that they're peeing in the same spot over and over again. It's because they can find that spot. You think you've got it all, but unless you get those fibers right in those crevices, they will always smell it out. So, again, the annual fill has pictures if it helps you figure out what you need to clean. But again, with these fibers, you figure out what you have to clean, how dirty it is, because this heavy side is for more built up dirt, right? We always, when we were kids, we always used to have to spray Pledge on all our wood, and then we would wipe it down with a cloth. Well, that stuff just attracts dust. So if you have that kind of stuff, you've inherited one of those Pledge covered pieces of furniture, you need something strong to get that off, and then you'll care for it with this medium side. Banisters, handrails going down the stairs can be built up with hand grease and oil, and so they need the strong fiber going up and down, and then you can care for them with the medium. So that's a few things you can do with these fibers. There's lots more, I'm sure. I've missed a few. Please message me if you think you have a problem and you haven't figured out how to get it done. I'll be more than happy to help you. Can go to my web shop and just check over all the different medium fibers and all the living zone fibers. But tomorrow I think we'll go into the dust fiber, because that's my favorite fiber probably. I use it the most, and it seems to be something I have to use almost daily. All right, we'll talk later, and we'll see you tomorrow.